Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. And today's bike vlog, I want to talk about willpower and planning. And if you've been watching the show for the months now that I've been doing it, I've talked about having willpower, how basically willpower is, it's your mental state, man. It's your mind telling you you can do it, that you can do the workout, that you can stick to your diet. That is willpower. It's the act of doing even when you might not want to. And that just really stems from, and this is just what I've learned, from a truly just having a positive attitude, a positive outlook. You know, and I understand, and especially in this economy we're in this political climate we're in, everything can be so divisive, can be so shitty looking. Everything can feel rough and hard. Pause. But, you know, you having a positive outlook on just your overall life will translate into your weight loss journey, you know. And then obviously planning is everything I've talked about up until this point, meaning, you know, setting your uniform up ahead of time, getting up to do your cardio, to do your workout, very important. You know, not skipping that is key. Doing it, that is your willpower. Having your uniform set up beforehand in a certain spot, you can see it, that is planning. And combining the two, you're way more likely to get it done. Same thing with the meal preps, buying the food ahead of time. You know, I always preach about having a schedule for your workout and having a routine. And I talk about how I have my meals planned out for each week. That's that pre-planning. You already know what you're gonna eat. It makes it easier to stick with it. And remember, you know, the only reason my diet has been so successful is because I'm enjoying the foods I'm eating. I'm eating food that tastes good. I make sure I season it, I sauce it up, I make it taste good. And I also know what's in it. I know how many calories I'm consuming in that said time. And I have a set amount of it that I'm gonna eat. All of that, those are two things that's just, it's willpower and planning. You planned to have your meal. You knew what your meal was, you knew the calories, and then you committed to it. You know, you can have planning and not stick with it, and you can be motivated and then just fall off of things. But when you're doing both, when you're incorporating both, hey, I can do it, with, oh, it's already set up for me. I just have to go and I have to put it in the pan. You know, I have to stir the potatoes. I have to do something. Because you already set it up, it puts having shit pre-planned, having everything set up beforehand, knowing what you're gonna eat, knowing what you're gonna cook, knowing the workout routine you're gonna set forth. All of that stuff makes the willpower aspect easier. It puts less stress on your mentality. You know, you don't know how fortunate I am to feel like, oh, I have it all planned out and set up. You know, I came home this morning. I took some steak out of the freezer, letting that defrost. You know, these are those pre-planning. You know, I buy these potatoes it's some bullshit that you fucking, it's in a baby potatoes that's in a pre-packaged container that has seasoning in a packet. I open it, I microwave that fucking shit. I put some butter in it, I add the seasoning packet. Those potatoes gives me 2 servings. I'll take half, I'll eat them with my meal, put the other half in the fridge for another meal, and all I do is microwave that again. You know, it's the same concept as the minute rice cups I talk about. It's the act of having it set up, having it made easy. You know, your weight loss journey is going to be hard enough as it is. Just trying to stick with the exercise, trying to stick to a diet your body is not used to, that your mind is not used to. So when I'm telling you to plan, pre-plan, it's to make it easier. This is going to be one of the hardest journeys you're ever going to embark on. And I feel like if you could make any little step just a little bit easier, getting to that goal you want just a little bit easier, a little bit faster. You know, because remember, and I say faster, but your weight loss journey is not about fast. This is something that's going to take time. If you want true results that are going to last for the rest of your life, this shit takes time. Slow growth over time. Losing a little bit over time is better, sustainable. And if you look at the data, you're more likely to keep the weight off when you lose it slowly over time than when you just rapidly drop pounds. So, that being said, you know, the planning can be somewhat tedious at times, but it makes a big difference. The willpower aspect, like I said, it comes from your mentality, how your outlook on life is, and it can be really shitty. And you can have a really bad day, and your willpower could be lower, you know? And then when that happens, you know what helps with that? All of your planning, everything you've set in motion. Now you're going through your day, and you're upset, it's shit, you feel fucking sad, and you get there and you get home and your workout uniform is there ready, you know? You have to decide, nah, fuck that, I'ma hit it. And I promise you, 90%, you know, and I'm gonna say 90%, that's just some bullshit number I'm fucking saying, but from everything I've experienced, you know, this channel is all about my experiences, about what I've done, what I've learned, and what's worked, and what hasn't worked. And in my experience, I can confidently say if you are down, depressed, lonely, upset, and you don't feel like doing your workout, when you do your workout, when you feel sad, after your workout, you're not sad. Whether it's just it got your mind out of that rut, you're not thinking about the same shit you were thinking about before. The endorphins are fucking running through your brain. You're gonna feel better. And some of you might not, but at least you got your workout in. And I'm telling you, man, I'm going to be 32 this year, and I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I'm also the happiest I've ever been. Being able to move around, being able to do just whatever I want physically, it's power that I've never had, and it's power I want everyone to feel. I want everyone to feel what I feel. I want everyone to feel this surge of energy, the ability to just run and jump. You know, skinny and small people, they don't understand. They take that shit for granted. You know, the power of being able to pull yourself up, to push yourself up off the ground, to do just the simple tasks that obese people struggle with. You know, I was obese since I was young. And the power you get when you start your weight loss journey and you start to lose the weight and you really see what's going on and you stick to it, it's like nothing you've ever felt before. So I hope you get what I'm saying. You know, willpower is very important. Staying motivated is very important, but it can be hard. It can be taxing. It can be mentally draining. That is why you plan. You set things in motion ahead of time, and you know what you're gonna do. I'm telling you, if you have it in your mind, a schedule, a routine, I don't even think about not working out. It's all time. Okay, I'm gonna be on the bike from this time to this time. That's all I ever think about it as, time. You know? But hopefully you understand what I'm getting at in this video. Hopefully you understand that you gotta combine your willpower and you gotta plan. You know, you add those two, being in a calorie deficit, nothing will stop you on your journey. I hope you start your weight loss journey today and stay positive, guys.